Hey guys, this Sonny over Cookie Toast here.
What the fuck? Is this guy a fucking hillbilly or something? And since when did hillbillies have YouTube accounts anyway?
And it's time for another rant. I haven't done one of these on any particular YouTuber in quite a while. So I guess I will come back to making videos, I guess. I mean, I haven't made one in a while, because I've been kind of busy. I mean, I never even finished my freaking two-parter of my My Little Pony review. Maybe because I didn't want to, because it got stupid. Whatever. Today we're doing a rant on, what's this guy's name? Most Hated Stuff, also known as David the Ranter.
Most Hated Stuff is a YouTube channel, and David the Ranter is the actual person. So try making sure you get your facts straight.
So, apparently, David the Ranter...
Do I need to call an ambulance? 'Cause you sound like you're taking a stroke.
More like David, more like David Pantser, who's got no pants.
What are you talking about? I'm wearing pants. Try looking down below.
So, he made a freaking commentary on David Woosher, and whatever, modern day, and he was just like,
I didn't act like that. I settled this problem no different than a normal person would. And what kind of normal person wouldn't be stressed out from a mess like that?
yeah, he wasn't very happy about David's video. And then Half-Boiled Hero and Neck Boy Redux and Dirt Bike Reddit all made videos on him, and then he was like, no!
Dude, what the fuck is your problem? Calm your tits and don't blow my ears off. I really hate the way you were describing me here.
And he said he's gonna do a commentary on Dirt Bike Riding. He's like, why? There's no reason. I mean, Dirt Bike Riding already proved that you speak on your face.
Mr. Douchebag, like several other of the commentators, had some major misunderstanding problems while performing the commentary video. And he thought he was 100% correct, but he actually failed with the video when he kept passing off opinions as fact, even if he doesn't see it that way. Oh. Stop that, you son of a bitch. You're gonna make me go deaf. And then you're gonna owe me a new pair of ears.
So... So, like, freaking this David the Ranter, I bet he's probably gonna do a video on me too, but whatever, doesn't even freaking matter anymore. I don't care!
I can hardly wait to see the look on this guy's face when he starts watching this video.
So, just like, he went up Dirt Bike Riding, he's like, I am 20, not a preteen!
Well, at least I didn't whine like a little bitch. Unlike how you were describing me right now.
Well, you're not a preteen when you act like you're 8.
I'm really getting pissed off from all this loud gibberish bullshit. I bet this guy was on drugs when he made this video.
And then Neck Boy Redux, you bet. No! So then I freaking looked up Most Hated Stuff. Most Hated Stuff. I'm gonna go find you real quick. He has a wiki page. Why?
Well, why not? Wikis are info sites dedicated to keeping a database track of major subjects that may exist in the world. And this controversial hatred-renting YouTube channel is one of them. Sure, the Most Hated Stuff channel is still growing, but it's still best to have things prepared and ready.
I mean, no, I'm gonna look on this wiki right now. Here, protagonist. David the Rancher. Let's go take a look at it right now, and I'm gonna freaking flip a table! David the Rancher is the main protagonist of the Most Hated Stuff channel on YouTube. He's best known for his commentaries and upcoming hatred rants he has uploaded to the site. David is a scrawny but short-tempered human character wearing a purple... You don't even look like a human! You don't have hands!
Look, buddy, just because I have really long sleeves doesn't mean I don't have hands. 'Cause I do have hands. You just can't see them because they're all rolled up in my sleeves.
David is Starbucks! Why do you work at Starbucks?
I'm an angry hatred renting machine. I don't work at Starbucks. But I do enjoy their coffee.
My head is gonna go up my butt!
What the fuck? It's not possible for a human being to actually do such a thing. Did you even listen to what you just said?
So he has a white belt with the bright yellow buckle and maroon pants. More like Maroon 5!
What did Adam Levine ever do to you?
Using the Ranter as the main avatar for the channel's hatred-themed rants and commentary videos. David the Ranter's voice is portrayed using a computer program app known as Pittrocks and used as the nerd therapy. Yes, Yiva! Okay, he was first appearance in his first commentary. He also got a stupid hat, looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. If he was dead!
Why don't you try speaking more clearly? 'Cause I can barely understand a word you're saying.
Next there's Is It Christmas? I mean, Is It Christmas? Is it Twitter and YouTube pushing out for replying to no YouTube videos he is known getting blocked by various pop members? Oh, I actually like that character. He's got a... Okay, skip him. You win this round, David the Ranter, but not the rest of them.
Well, thank you, even though I didn't even create that page or upload that picture. But whatever.
Pittrocks56! More like Pittrocks56! Folks, what can I say? Okay. This commentary is awful! Incredibly awful! Said Pittrocks56 right on the UncleHammer's commentary video on the internet. Yeah. Pittrocks56, aka the Hit and Run Coward, is an antagonist character in the Most Hated Stuff universe known for being the subject of David the Ranter's first ever I Hate commentary video, Pittrocks56 on the UncleHammer with Benthelooney, which features David performing a commentary on Pittrocks' commentary video, Chrono Trigger wins, the UncleHammer loses, which has been done on UncleHammer's commentary video on the Benthelooney Runner Rant-Up. Pittrocks56 is proven by David the Ranter to be a coward after proven? Are you insane?
At least I'm not as insane as you are, asshole.
To be a coward after choosing to hire... What is this, a freaking mafia?
How the fuck should I know? I'm not a mafia boss.
Hire a guy named Modern Dave to create a response commentary to I Hate commentary video, blah 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 blah. Let's go to Modern Dave's freaking page and put a dong in it. Okay, here we go. Get the hair out of my face!
But I'm not even in your face.
Modern Dave is an antagonist character in the Most Hated Stuff universe, known for being the main subject of a commentary video featuring points and testimonies on David the Ranter. In his debut appearance and first ever commentary ever, he's described by David the Ranter as a complete moron, absolute commentary retard, a big know-it-all, and a commentary cheater. Wait. But no! It is pointed out that Modern Dave misreads a majority of David the Ranter's valid points in the video. More like he misreads your face because it's so hard to read!
But it's true. Modern Dave misread a lot of points I made in my first commentary.
I can't! It is pointed out that Modern Dave misreads as well as saying Pittrocks56 to every absent, incorrect, and vaguely brought up or vaguely better than UncleHammer. The UncleHammer, more like the Uncle Pop! Modern Dave is also described as a commentary cheater who is a frequent and highly annoying skipping clip and half-fast parts of disbelief in doing commentary videos actually 30 minutes a night. And which is actually anger David the Ranter. Because David the Ranter doesn't know how to finish the game!
What the fuck is your problem? Enough with the temper tantrums. And I just barely understood a word you said there.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the main page. MacBoy Redux!
Holy shit. You just gave me a fucking heart attack. Please stop this. I'm not gonna ask you again.
Okay, let's see MacBoy Redux. MacBoy Redux is the antagonist character in the Most Hated Stuff universe, known for directing and performing his What is he, fucking Michael Bay? Is this Michael Bay? Is that fucking YouTube?
Wait a minute, what are we talking about Michael Bay for? Also, what part of Stop Screaming don't you understand?
And performing his commentary video 6 Degrees to Speak Only at Overdose, which has been done into response commentary to the I Hate Commentary video, David the Ranter versus Modern Dave Idiot. His commentary video on the subject of David the Ranter itself will be commentated on by Talking Santa in an upcoming video You're on the Naughty List. He is a mediocre commentator and is known to have plenty of holes in his points. You can't have a hole in a point! A point is a word! You can't put holes in words!
You know what? If you actually used Speakonia instead of your real voice, at least we wouldn't have to worry about going deaf while watching the video. I'm sorry, but this is one thing that really pisses me off the most in a commentary or rent video with a person's actual voice. I really hate whenever they yell or scream really loudly during a testimony. For instance, in Dirt Ishii's commentary video, David Wears Red, I really hated when he yelled and screamed during some parts of the points he was making in the video. It just pisses me off so much.
In his commentary video on David the Ranter vs. Modern Dave Idiot, multi-degree commentary videos, he's never really addressed David the Ranter by his own name. He mostly addresses him by the YouTube channel name. When however MacBoy does address David by regular name and a scrolling banner that appears during his skip screen on the video. Like Modern Dave, MacBoy does such a serious belief against performing commentaries that reach more than half an hour long, and frequently skips several points during the video. Based on evidence proven before, MacBoy may have possibly an obsession with cat characters. Well, if we use that logic, since he used the cat-like character for his avatar majority of the time to dance content. If we went by that logic, we can say that you have a possible obsession with Starbucks, and you freaking cat, and you also have an obsession without having any hands!
Forget drugs! Now I bet this asshole had just broken from a mental ward. Anyway, the thing with MacBoy Redux is that he overuses cat characters to death, which leads to the assumption that he may have a possible obsession.
Starbucks and no hands! No hands! You have no hands! You can't drink a Starbucks!
Try referring to what I said earlier. My creator designed me to have long sleeves and my hands rolled up in my sleeves and unseen by people.
And if you can't drink the Starbucks, then you're dead! You're dead! Okay. I got hair in my mouth! There's also Mr. Douchebag, which I don't know what the heck that is. It must be Dirtbike Reddit, and there's Half-Boiled here. The UncleHammer doesn't even have a page!
Parts of the Most Hated Stuff Wiki was still under construction. And you know what? I believe this video of yours was made too early. Are you alright? You sound like you're about to vomit all over the floor.
That's great. Okay. What other wiki contents there? Let's hope this ends here. Okay. You're on the naughty list. This is for an upcoming commentary he's working on, guy. You remember that? You're on my naughty list. It's an upcoming multi-degree commentary done by Talking Santa and made in response to MacBoy Redux multi-degree commentary video. Which has been done on David Ranter's second commentary video Which get done. Okay. Okay. Preceded by, let's hope this ends here. Let's hope this ends here. The upcoming multi-degree commentary video soon featuring the cameo appearance by his brother Alex Duranter. Really? That's the, you know, I don't even care. Along with a minor cameo appearance by the UncleHammer, who has once again requested to take part in but not having money in like. I was right, Mr. Douchebag and Dirt Bike ready. What does that name? Doesn't even make sense. Why don't you call him Dirt Bike riding into your mother?
I explained my motive for doing so in my commentary on him. And if you really think about it, the words dirt bike begin with the same letters as douchebag. So that's another reason why.
This video will mark the first appearance of Alex Duranter. Oh my! You don't even make any rap videos!
Well, I had yet to actually get to those at the time. I was busy working on other projects on YouTube and in real life. But at least now I've gotten the first one down. Anyway, this is one more reason as to why this video was made too early. It would have made sense if you waited another few months to do so.
The only person who makes any rant videos on your freaking channel is a Santa Claus! He's a Santa Claus!
Calm down, will you? Just chill out.
David Ryson! David Ryson is a video director on YouTube, known for the David Ryson. David Ryson! David Ryson! I give up. I give up my life.
Well, that was a pretty piss-poor ending. Must be a fantastic way to end a stupid rant video. I gotta say, this has got to be one of the worst rant videos I have ever seen. When I first watched this, I just wanted to dislike the shit out of this video. This guy speaks more gibberish than English, he screams a lot and throws extreme temper tantrums during an upsetting moment for him, sounds very much like a stoner or hillbilly, and then there's the simple fact that he made this rant video way too early, before some of my major features had been unlocked. And this only happened just a few months ago. Oh well, at least it's not a multi-degree commentary or something. What are you laughing at, buddy? Did someone tell you a hilarious joke or something?
You know, I originally did not want to do this guy. At all. When I first saw the video, it made me laugh my butt off so hard that I originally did not want to do this. At all. But since it is so hilarious that it would make you piss your pants.
You mean like this? And if you really thought the video was hilarious, that should mean it was good, right?
That I'm gonna do a commentary on this piece of shit.
Well, that was pretty ironic.
Sorry, it is just too funny. Anyways, today we're going to be doing a commentary on a guy named the UncleHammer. And it's going to be on his commentary on Benthelooney's rant on modern films. Well, actually, Benthelooney's rant on modern films was back at his old account when he was called Puffyzilla Man 4 at that time. Before he did not even know how to get back to his Puffyzilla Man 4 account anymore. And let me tell you, this commentary for some reason had gotten mixed ratings.
I think the reason why this video got mixed reception is because most of the viewers had their own opinions. It was almost as if it was right in the middle of all the critic reviews. Some people thought it was okay, others thought it was not good. 'Cause there are actually commentaries on YouTube that are a lot worse than the one made by the Uncle Hammer.
I don't know how, but I just don't know. I really hope I'm dreaming about the mixed ratings. I really hope I'm dreaming.
Nope, you are not dreaming at all. You are definitely wide awake. I know I am.
So anyways, without further ado, let's begin.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, mister. I'm a commentator who uses a picture of a real life person and using Speakonia while using that guy as my avatar. How are you today? Are you having a shitty day today? Commentating on Benthelooney? Yep, always a shitty day.
First of all, why does it even matter to you if he is using an old picture of Morgan Freeman as his avatar? That's just how this guy wanted to make his commentary video. Second, why does it matter whether or not he used Speakonia for his voiceover rather than using his real voice? I don't see anything wrong with that. Not to mention, I'm using Speakonia right now to do my voice.
This is the Uncle Hammer, back with another commentary. Today, I will be doing a commentary on the Ben Rents video about modern films. This video was uploaded by Puffy04, also known as the Benthelooney Throwback Channel, which contains all of Benthelooney's old videos from 2007 to 2011.
Wait, you know that his rant on modern films was an old rant?
Of course he knew it was an old rant. Every video on YouTube shows the date it was uploaded right above the video description.
If you knew that was an old rant, then why are you commentating on the goddamn video? You know, commentating on old videos to me is just ridiculous and unnecessary.
It may be pointless and unnecessary to you, but it obviously meant a purpose to the Uncle Hammer. As I said before, this is a guy that apparently doesn't give a fuck about the video's age. If he believes the video is flawed enough, he will commentate on it regardless of how old that video is. There is really nothing you can do about that.
Especially when you're commentating on a very huge bandwagon in the commentary community. So, this video right here was just pointless.
In his rant about modern films, he once again shows us exactly how biased he can be. Although this video is 2 years old and probably a little outdated, I still thought it would be a good idea to do a commentary on this one.
You see, Pittrocks, this proves my point that I am trying to make to you. He said loud and clearly that he still thought it would be a good idea to do this commentary, despite the fact that he was doing it on an old rant. I don't know exactly why, but that's just his own opinions.
So anyway, with that being said, using this computerized voice, let's get started with this commentary.
Welcome back to Ben Rants, and when I was a kid, there was a light on at the Frankenstein place.
What on God's earth is the Frankenstein place? I would really like to know. And why are there no lights there?
You do know that was supposed to be a joke, right?
Well, either he was trying to respond to that by making his own joke, or he just didn't know that it was supposed to be a joke.
As you may know, I love films, dramas, comedies, animation, musicals, horror, science fiction, fantasy, documentaries, comedy drama, horror drama comedy, the works. Any genre of film, if I'm interested in it, I'm going to love. Films are used for us to escape from the world and let our imaginations run wild. Filmmakers use films to tell stories and just have fun. If you're interested to know my favorite films, check out my top 40 favorite films videos.
Okay then, I will go and watch that video after this commentary.
And
yes,
the point
I'm a
of
big
that
film
statement
fan.
was...
However, this is the
The point of that statement. Let me see. Oh yes, he was obviously trying to make a little joke. Kind of like what Benthelooney does when he talks about when he was a kid.
2010s. This is the modern age. And what's wrong with the modern age? Everything sucks! Yes, random person from out of nowhere, everything sucks. And sadly, this includes films! Bullshit! I mean...
Okay, what was the point of that media clip?
The point of that media clip was that he was trying to make it look like someone was trying to respond to Benthelooney's statement on how everything sucking included films. So that's why.
Wow, I cannot believe how unimaginative, how unoriginal, how cliched, and how ridiculous films have gotten. Just like everything else that used to be good in the 90s, films have also taken a step on the crappy side, and I'm going to give my thoughts on them.
See what I mean? This is why he is such a classic tard.
Even though Ben doesn't like some stuff that are considered a classic by some people. Besides, you missed the point. Most modern films of today have unoriginality, bad music, bad humor, bad everything. Even though some modern films have originality and other stuff, but most modern films, the key word being most, have bad humor, unoriginality, and stuff that don't make any sense at all. That will make you hate it. So that's the point of this rant, I believe.
Dude, that is your opinion. His opinion on this was probably somewhat different.
I'd like to start with my favorite movie genre, animation. We've already established I'm a cartoon fan, and I wanted to make cartoons when I grow up. So, I love animated films from back in the day. I love Disney movies, I love Don Bluth movies, well, some of them, and I even love early Pixar movies. However, in the New Ages, animated films have taken a turn for the worst. Now, before you expect it, I'm not going to bash on CGI in this video. Yes, believe it or not, I'm not. I just feel that animated movies are becoming less and less animated.
They're not losing their animation then. They are just simply evolving and upgrading to higher levels of animation.
CGI has basically taken away all the cartoonishness I love about animation. Since my last rant on CGI, I'm starting to be more and more accepting of it, and I even have a few CGI animated films on my must-see list. However, CGI just isn't my favorite way to animate animated movies, and I'm worried it's going to get rid of 2D animation permanently.
Oh no! Oh fuck! Are you saying that CGI is going to permanently eliminate 2D animation? Looks like the end is near. Run for your lives, people! Don't worry then, CGI animation is not going to get rid of 2D animation. It's just two different ways of animating films.
I don't want...
You may be right, but your sarcasm was horrible.
He's using Speakonia to portray the voice of his avatar, so what did you expect? I use Speakonia to do the voice of my avatar in my videos, and I don't really expect it to be all that great. I'm sure the Uncle Hammer knew this, but at least wanted to try.
Your sarcasm would have been better if you used your real voice instead of Speakonia.
That's true, but it doesn't look like he plans on using his real voice instead of Speakonia. And neither am I.
Want that to happen. I don't like how CGI films overshadow 2D films. 2D animated films have just as much creativity and imagination as CGI animated films. Heck, I haven't even seen Pongo yet, but I have a hunch I'd enjoy it more than I did Up, and I don't even like anime. Anyway, animation hasn't taken a big step down as other movie genres go, but if it continues in this direction, I'm severely worried. Now how about we move on to the biggest piece of the crap sandwich, comedy films. Oh my gosh.
Was that facepalm really necessary? And why the hell would you think comedy films are that bad? This is not a good sign at all.
How the fuck is it not a good sign at all? He's just saying his own opinion on comedy films.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Besides, he's talking about the comedy films from modern films. The modern films, which are the films of today. Not every comedy film.
Well, he probably took that as in saying that comedy is a stupid movie genre. If you've watched this video at least 5 times and paid close attention to it, you would know that Ben wasn't being specific enough about that part.
You don't listen! Also, I believe that facepalm was necessary, since he doesn't even like comedy films that are from modern films of today.
Well, even that statement you made sounds as if Ben doesn't even give modern-day comedy films a chance. Otherwise, that's just his own opinions about them.
My goodness gracious, comedy movies have gone from being a laugh a second to a facepalm a second. Now, my favorite comedies involve a lot of slap.
Prepare myself for stupidity? What the fuck, Ben? Are you trying to say that comedy films will give me fucking brain damage? Man, you must be high on cocaine or something.
Stick humor, and it also includes a lot of chaos going on. Some of my favorites are the Marx Brothers, the Three Stooges, Charlie Chaplin, and Laurel and Hardy. But as time went on, comedies became more and more reliable on verbal and dialogue humor, which I don't mind either. And of course, comedy movies used to do the best spoofs.
Comedy movies still do some of the best spoofs. Nothing has really changed in the film genre. The comedy films of today still have hilarious parody jokes. So I really don't know why the fuck you would even bother bitching about this shit.
Again, if somebody doesn't like the comedy films that have quote-unquote hilarious parody moments from modern films, then guess what? It's their opinion, whether you like it or not.
First of all, he obviously thought Benthelooney was speaking from fact rather than just his own opinions, since he had a known history of doing that. Second, when you said that it's their opinion, whether he likes it or not, you were telling the Uncle Hammer something he already knew about. He is not retarded.
Like, I'm a huge fan of Monty Python and Mel Brooks movies, and there are a few modern comedians that I can say I absolutely love. One of them is Jim Carrey. But now, comedies are just... Comedies are starting to rely more and more on humor that's idiotic and humor that involves sexual and gross content that is disgusting.
Oh really, man? I think the humor is just as hilarious as clean humor.
A perfect example...
Dude, please, refer to what I said. Because I am not gonna fucking repeat myself.
He already was. Also, you don't have to repeat yourself if you really don't want to.
My god, people! I'm already getting a bit pissed off since he's repeating himself about the whole, I think the humor is way more funny than clean humor, XD.
I believe he said that it was just as hilarious as clean humor. So looks like you misunderstood the video at that part.
Let's just continue before I fucking explode.
Example of this would be this son of a mother trucking witch, Adam Sandler. It seems that every movie he's in, every scene he's in, he makes me want to drive my head through a wall. He is so annoying. I hate his voice, I hate his acting, and he's just not funny. I'm sorry, he's not funny.
Shut up!
Oh, how mature of you! Using a clip from Billy Madison, when Billy says, "Shut up," you used that clip to Ben when he said his opinion on Adam Sandler. Jeez, things could get any fucking worse or not?
Dude, he was using the Billy Madison media clip in order to make it look as if Adam Sandler himself was responding to Ben's opinion on him. 'Cause I'm sure Adam would personally be pissed if somebody was talking about him in a negative way like that. And I believe what the Uncle Hammer was trying to say was that Ben can have his own opinions, but that doesn't mean they're not going to point out his flaws. Which indicates that in actuality, the Uncle Hammer totally respects Benthelooney's opinions on the things he has to say. Also, something tells me he wanted to use that Billy Madison clip for that part of the video a long time ago.
I know a lot of people like him. I know I'm probably going to get gagged and killed for this, but I'm sorry. I just hate his type of humor. I don't find him yelling at a golf ball funny. I don't find him getting married to Kevin James funny. And I don't find him seeing a penguin in his dreams funny. Plus, I feel he's the same character in every movie he plays. It's not like Jim Carrey, who's the same character in every movie he plays, but Jim Carrey's character is actually funny. Adam Sandler being a geek in every movie he's in is just an annoyance. I can't stand it.
You blew it!
Boy, what did I tell you about using a media clip to a 20-year-old? You go into your room right now. I'll just feed the cows myself, since you used a media clip in front of a 20-year-old cow. Now go into your room now, you son of a bitch.
Who the fuck do you think you are, a retarded Texan? But I will admit that joke was actually pretty funny, even though it didn't even make any sense.
So I choose to stay away from his movies. But to be honest, I love him in Saturday Night Live because he wasn't annoying. The characters he played were actually funny, and he wasn't in the skits for that long. So, those are my thoughts on Adam Sandler.
I'm sorry, Ben, but those were the worst thoughts and most weak excuses about Adam Sandler. Maybe you just need to get a fucking life.
You know what? I'm not even gonna point out the flaw of that get a life argument, because I think I should let somebody handle this argument, because that argument pisses me off so much that I'll just leave it alone for now. And also, I believe his thoughts on Adam Sandler was just fine.
That may be true, but apparently this guy didn't think so. Perhaps the Uncle Hammer thought Ben needed much better reasonings for disliking Adam Sandler. So that's just his own opinions and thoughts again.
Besides, you telling Ben that he needs to get a life because, well, his reasons for hating Adam Sandler were bad.
You sort of remind me of Goofy right now.
To me, that's just stupid and man-childish. Moving on.
But Adam Sandler is only the icing on the crap cake. Comedies have fallen so far down, I don't even have to give examples as to why. All I have to do is show you pictures of these comedy stinkers, and it's enough to show you where comedies have gone.
I don't see anything wrong with those comedy films. I've actually seen them all and thought they were pretty decent. There were even some parts of the films that were really funny. Besides, there are films a lot worse than the ones you listed. An example of that would be Son of the Mask.
For an entire list of all the movies the Uncle Hammer hates, go to the Worst Movies Ever playlist on his channel.
There you go. And if there's any one of you out there that thought these movies were funny, I'm going to have you committed to an insane asylum.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Really, Ben? Really? Are you fucking serious? Are you high on drugs? Are you really that evil? So you would want to have someone locked away in a mental hospital just for having their own opinions? What the fuck, man? You have just proven yourself to have absolutely no respect for other people's opinions. This is a free country, for Christ's sake, and people don't get committed to an insane asylum just for thinking a certain movie is funny. That's not how the real world works. And just because someone likes something that you really hate, doesn't mean you should have the audacity to say something like that. This is why you gained so many haters. And I still can't believe there wasn't already a commentary made on this rant video. And you know what, Ben? If you came to my house and tried to commit me to an insane asylum just for liking one of those films, I will protect myself by taking a shotgun and blowing your fucking head off. How do you like them apples, Hitch Boy?
No! God damn it, Uncle Hammer, you don't even get it! That was just a joke! Didn't you even realize that was a joke?
Yes, he did. Didn't you realize that all of the stuff that the Uncle Hammer just said was just a joke as well? Didn't you?
Besides, dude, I find it a bit hypocritical that when you said that Ben has no respect for people's opinions, and yet you used a media clip of telling Ben to shut up.
Like I said earlier, that media clip was used to make it look like Adam Sandler was telling Ben to shut up, since he was bashing on him because of how he disliked his humor.
Because his reasons of hating Adam Sandler were wrong, XD. I just... No! Seriously, Uncle Hammer, you don't even get it!
Personally, I think you don't even get it either. 'Cause you seem to take some of his jokes way too seriously. However, I will say that the Uncle Hammer did the same thing a little bit with Ben's joke about being committed to the insane asylum, since it does sound like more of a serious threat toward some people.
Oh, boy.
Next, another movie genre that has fallen from grace is the horror genre. Horror movies have gone from being chilling and frightening to being hilarious and downright stupid.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Of course,
Overused media clips are getting annoying, so stop using them, please.
As much as that statement made me laugh, all I have to say is to let it go. If this guy really wants to use a media clip, then you should let him use the damn clip. Besides, the use of media clips in this commentary is actually not as annoying as you think it would be. It could be a lot worse.
it's very rare occurrence for me to get scared at a movie, but if I actually am getting a feeling that I'm supposed to be getting scared from a movie, then the horror movie is doing its job.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Which is what I get from a lot of classic horror movies. However, horror movies today, well, too many stupid remakes!
Whoa! Goddamn! That part with Ben raising his voice scared the shit out of me.
Same boring cliches, no logic or explanation, and making slasher movies from the 80s look like masterpieces. My gosh! My gosh!
Why did you just repeat yourself then?
I don't know what's dead, or comedies or horror movies. I watch scary movies to be scared, not laugh my butt off about how stupid they are. There are some modern horror movies that I like Devil's Rejects and Paranormal Activity, but a lot of horror movies today are just plain idiotic. I can't believe I actually talked to a lot of kids who actually think a lot of modern horror movies are scary. I remember one kid said Signs was the scariest movie he's seen. If he thinks moronic aliens that are afraid of water that land on a planet that's 70% water and can't break through a friggin' wooden door, even though they have all this advanced alien technology, is scary, then I hate to see what he thinks is funny. Ah! Never show that again! Well, those are the three main movie genres that I think have suffered most. Other movie genres are lacking as well, but not as much as these three. Action movies are becoming more of the same thing, musicals are becoming dead, drama movies are running out of ways to make viewers feel emotion, romantic movies are turning into this, and fantasy movies are becoming fantasy themselves. It just amazes me how we can go from having so many great movies to having movies that make backyard movies that 5-year-olds make look good. It just amazes me. However, there are some other things about movies that I can't stand that I must address. First, I'll start with the fact that we have too many remakes. I said it before, and I'll say it again. If you can't think of an idea on your own, then you shouldn't be making films.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
And there was the
Refer
horror
to
that
what I
is
said,
the
as I am
Oscars.
not repeating myself
My
yet
gosh, I hate
again.
the Oscars. For one,
Oh yeah? Well, refer to what I said earlier, as I am not repeating myself either.
thing, they really shouldn't be needed because it's not fair that certain movies get awards because it's judged by a...
Maybe if you let him finish talking as of why he thinks the Oscars are not needed, then you can shut the hell up and stop telling Ben, why? Could you elaborate? Because that just, to me, gets annoying.
Okay. But how do you know whether or not if he proof watched that part before saying that? 'Cause maybe he already did, but felt like he didn't get enough information out of it.
You know, I'm starting to think that you're becoming the next Foxtrot Delta Lima 497 by saying, could you elaborate? It's ridiculous. At least Foxtrot Delta Lima 497 used to be good at commentaries in my opinion, but now he sucks at them. Even though he retired from commentaries, but still, even though he retired, his new commentaries, even to this day, still sucks ass. In fact, I think you're even worse than him.
I never even heard of that guy. Since I don't know him, I have no idea exactly how bad something could possibly be if it's worse than his work.
Whatever. Continue. You mad, bro?
Judged by an academy of people that think they know what they're doing. That's not fair because that's just their opinion. Just because you think it's the best doesn't mean others might think that. Heck, a lot of movies that have won Oscars I've hated. And I'm not the only one. Plus, a lot of times awards are given to movies that haven't even been seen by the public yet. I don't see how that's fair. You give the Best Picture award to a movie, but nobody knows what it is. That's real smart. Plus, the Oscars must have lost a card game with Pixar to have them dominating the animated scene. Not to mention, after awards are given to movies, nobody cares because they're looking forward to next year's nomination. In my opinion, Oscars are just used to give publicity to movies that the Academy feels that we should see. Well, screw you, Academy. I'll watch whatever movies I'm interested in. I don't care if it's about an Indian guy winning money. I don't care if it's about some soldier in Iraq. I don't care if it's about some king with a stuttering problem. I want to be entertained and not bored. And if you're more entertained by those boring plots, then we're in a completely different ballpark. Bottom line, the Oscars are nothing but a waste of time that don't affect me as a movie viewer. If there are people watching this that like the Oscars, I'm not bashing you. I'm just bashing the people who think they can control what movies we watch. So, those are my thoughts on modern films.
How do you know he's lying? How do you frickin' know that?
I believe the reasoning for Uncle Hammer reaching a conclusion on how Ben could be lying about him not bashing the people is because of what a guy on YouTube named Rory Gorlo X once stated about Benthelooney. He claimed Ben was a lying piece of trash that once proved himself to be a complete retard. And I would assume the Uncle Hammer caught wind of it and had his doubts.
You see, people, this is one of the examples as of why I hate these type of arguments so fucking much. Whenever people say to people when they commentate on somebody, they say, you're a liar, you're lying, and blah 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 blah. It's like, first off, how would you know if they're lying? Seriously, how would you know that? I mean, what the hell? Seriously, if you want us proof that they're lying, then you need to show evidence. But the evidence here, it's ridiculous. Because when Ben said, I'm gonna throw you to the insane asylum because they think the modern comedy films, I guess, are hilarious, XD. And you took that joke way too seriously, Uncle Hammer.
And you took the Uncle Hammer's joke way too seriously as well.
Seriously, that was just a joke. Calm down. Oh my god. Continue.
Seeing as how there's plenty of classic films for me to choose from, I'm not as mad at modern films as I am other things.
Simply because you are a biased asshole.
And I don't go to the movies that much anyway, and for good reason. Whatever saves me money on movie tickets, I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate all modern movies. There are a selected few that I like, and there are great directors out there like Tim Burton and Quentin Tarantino that are still giving us hardcore movie fans the great movies we want to see. And here are a few other minor nitpicks I have about modern films. There are too many comic book movies that don't stay true to the plot of the comics.
Bullshit.
And are really overrated. When hype for a movie is created and people go see it, I hate to hear them complain because it wasn't as good as they thought it would be.
Bullshit.
Okay, Why are you using the same exact clip 2 freaking times? 2 freaking times! I mean, you used it again when Ben said his complaints on modern films of today. When first he said that when he thinks that comic book movies are overrated, the clip says, "Oh shit!" And then his second reason was movie hype, and then you said, "Oh shit!"
Actually, Pittrocks, that double media clip was saying bullshit, not oh shit. Looks like you've misunderstood a part of the video for the second time today.
Again, what was the freaking point? What the hell? Is this guy even trying?
Overuse of CGI, too many remakes, lack of good monster movies, and one Justin Bieber movie too many.
Bullshit.
And you jerkholes better not screw up that new Godzilla movie that's coming out next year.
Unfortunately, then, they did screw it up, because the project was completely cancelled.
Hear me? You hear me? I'm Ben. I'm signing out. I'm gonna go film a backyard horror movie.
And that's the end of his rant. I know this was a commentary that was done on an old Ben Rents video, but it seems like his logic was so fucked up that I really felt like pointing it out. Especially when no one else had already done a commentary on this video. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed my commentary on this Ben Rents video. Have a nice day.
We are done. Folks, what can I say? Okay, I'm gonna say it. This commentary is awful! Incredibly awful!
Incredibly awful? Dude, I've seen videos 100 times worse than this one. It couldn't possibly be that bad.
It just feels like the same thing over and over again. Too many overused media clips, bad points, and some text. What he said in some text that gets you a bit angry because you think it's a bad point or anything. This commentary was absolutely horrible.
Once again, that is your own goddamn opinion. I'm not trying to act like some fanboy here, but I'm just trying to point out that there are some people out there that think this commentary was okay. And I respect everyone's different opinions.
And that is saying a lot. How can it get mixed reception? Seriously, how can it get mixed ratings? How? How can anyone think that what he says are good points? They are not good points. They were terrible points that, to me, they just make no sense whatsoever, and it's making me pissed off right now.
I am going to say this one last time. This commentary got mixed reception because some people thought it was okay and others thought it was bad. You stated in your opinion that it was bad because of the bad points and overused media clips. All I can say is, if you truly don't like it and think that it sucks, that's alright. After all, it's your own opinion, your own point of view.
And I wanna give a shout out to the Uncle Hammer for making me be inspired by the nostalgia critic of what I'm saying. Because this commentary was just horrible. Absolutely horrible. That is all I gotta say. This is Pittrocks56 saying, have a nice day, and I really hope I don't do another commentary on a Benthelooney video. At all.